Hello guys, um, it's your boy Khalifa again. Welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of me documenting my Pro Fame journey right here on YouTube with you guys. So without any further ado, let's dive straight into my dashboard. Let me show you guys what has been going on. Let's go. Hello guys. So yeah, here's the dashboard as you all can see. The past 2 weeks, especially last week, there has been like an improvement in my performance. Even though I'm still carrying a lot, I'm still going through a lot. I'm just happy with myself because I didn't let those emotions spiral into my training. Like I did not let it reflect in my training the past week. Even though it should, but I controlled it a bit. And I'm happy with myself with like the way I handled it. I'm just hoping like I'll be able to manage my emotions this way as I go through this phase of my life. So let me not bore you guys to death with too much talk. Let's just start the video as to like the metrics we are tracking and all that. Yeah, so as you can see, the balance has changed significantly, like 2%, almost 2% up for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, because the last time I recorded this video, it was like I was down 230 something, lost or 270 something, I can't recall, but it was 200 and something. Now it's hovering around negative $118.49, which is like 2 point something percent down. And last week it was like 4 point something down, like 4.35. I can't recall exactly, but yeah, showing that I was able to make like almost 2 point something or 2%. Let's just say like roughly 2% the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks has been like slow. It has been a slow week, so I decided not to like post any video because I still had like running trace at that time, and most importantly, I was still processing certain things. Yeah, so I decided to just chill a bit. But fortunately, last week was a very good week. The market moved like very well. It's like almost like every trader came out the week with like some profits, but they ended up passing accounts. I can tell some back withdrawals. Yeah, but overall, last week has been a good week. The dollar making like those good moves. Yeah. So the equity curve the last time I showed was sitting around here. Now it's like going up a little bit. Yeah, I hope it keeps going up, until I reach my profit target, which is around $250. Yes. I think that's all to show here. Yes, the equity is the same as the balance because I don't have any running trades at the moment. Yeah. So coming into a trading overview. Yes. As you can see, account growth. This account is now sitting around minus 2.37% down. Last week it was 4 point something, so the last 2 weeks, it was 4.335 or something like that. So massive improvement. And yeah, the trace is like it was 89 trace. So the past 2 weeks I took only 6 trace, which is also a massive improvement, man. And I'm still patting myself in the back for it, and knowing in my head that this thing can easily lead me to thinking I'm on top of the world, I cannot take any losses and all that. And then I'll just end up stabbing myself in the back again. So with this awareness, I am happy. I'm very happy. Yes. I think that's it. Um, that's it for the account. Overall, it's been going good. I won't lie, it's been going too slow, but yeah, you all know I'm a swing trader, so swing traders, that's the whole reason why I'm doing swing trading too in the first place, to master my patience and then be able to start making money off this skill that I have, because I have 100% confidence or belief in my skill. I know that the skill I possessed is like enough for me to like start making some money off trading at the moment. But trading is not an easy job, so you can't force anything. With that being said, I'm taking things slow, at the same time trying to do the right thing and eliminate the bad things. Yeah, so last week I was able to make like almost $100 and something or $100, which is improvement. And then I think that's it for the account. I showed you guys the balance, I showed you the account growth. You've seen like me making some little profit over the past 2 weeks. Yeah. So and I want to take you guys into my trading view, so that I'll show you guys like the analysis I did last 2 weeks, how it played out. And spoiler alert, it played out beautifully, by the way, and I was able to capitalize on those shows. Yes, but before we dive into this one, let me quickly show you guys my trading journal, the trades I took over the week, because I'm not going to go through all my best doing all my analysis here, because I'll just end up making this video too long for you guys. So you can see the start of October, the first trade was Euro USD trade, the one I showed you guys. Let me quickly open it. Yes, so you can see that this trade was a win. It went for about more than 2 hours, but I have a fixed target of 2 hours, so yeah, I was able to back on the 2 hours. And then everything you can see here, the stop loss size, the confluences, and then yeah, let me show you guys the screenshots. The high time frame being the daily, and then the medium time frame being my 4 hour, and then the lower time frame being the 1 hour time frame where I take my trades. Okay, medium time frame, and then the lower time frame. Yes, so as you all can see, that time the daily was trading around somewhere here, and this was the supply zone in control at that moment. So I was looking for price to just trade right back into the supply zone, give me the confirmation I wanted to see before I take a short trade back down to the downside. that ended up happening. So inside this daily supply zone, inside a 4-hour time frame, oops, sorry, this is still the daily. Sorry guys, let me quickly change it. Yes, this is the 4-hour time frame, and then the 1-hour time frame. Yes, so the 4-hour time frame, you can see price sorry, price split and price split a little inside the supply zone. It ended up giving a false signal at first, but I took that trade, and when I saw that it wanted to head a little bit up by changing this character to the upside, I closed the trade, and then I waited for a second confirmation, then I hopped on this one, and it ended up being the real move. So the 1-hour time frame proved that I actually took this trade. What is going on? Yes. See, this is an entry model that I use, so this trade was a perfect example of my trade plan, and it ended up playing beautifully. You see, I could have backed like 1 to 3 hours or more, but my fixed target, it makes things easy for me, my head and my psychology. Since y'all know, I know that I'm a profitable trader, but I'm striving for consistency. So because of that, I make things fixed at the moment. Once I'm able to gain consistency in profitability, then I'll start to tweak my targets a little bit. But for now, I'll just leave it like this. Yes. And then the second trade I took for the week was on USD This one I would like to show you on the chat. Where is USD Yes. See, price opened very heavy due to the Japan elections, or the elections in China or Japan. I don't know. I think it said that they changed their some political news, so it led to it flew to the upside. I thought I missed this trade, but after this 1-hour daily fractal break, I knew that now price is now heading to the upside. So I went to the 4-hour, started looking for my confirmations, and then yes, I missed this trade. And then I got the confirmation right here when price pulled back into the into this daily range, and then popped back up to the upside, creating a 4-hour fractal break to the upside. So I got my entry confirmation right here in the 1-hour time frame, and I was a bit skeptical or hesitant about this stop loss pips, but I trusted my system, and I knew that this was a valid trade for my system, so I took it. It ended up smashing my profit with zero to little drawdown. I love this trade, man. I'm hoping to catch more trades like this. I was tracking this trade. By the time I saw it, it was somewhere here. So yeah, I will say I was not concentrating. That's why I missed this trade. But mysteries, I don't dwell over right now. In the past, I'll beat myself up, but right now I'm cool. I know that many opportunities will come in the market, so I'll not beat myself up with this one opportunity. Um, or better still, price might just put back, give me another entry because the 0.5 mark is still hovering right around here. So yeah, and overall, this is not the trade we are talking about. It's this trade that we are talking about because this is the one that I took. Um, and it's very beautiful. I'm like, I wish I could show you guys all the trades I took for the week, but it's like this video is already turning into a long one, which I don't want it to. So I'll just quickly show you the loss I took during last week because um, I I know that that loss was a very stupid loss, and I want to talk about it. Even though this trade it did fail all my plans, but I wasn't patient enough to wait for my entry model to present itself before I took this trade, and because of that I ended up losing the trade. Had it been I waited for my entry model to present itself, no matter how good the opportunity looked, I would have been able to avoid taking this loss, but I was impatient. I looked at the number of days I waited for this trade and the thought of it leaving me behind, I could not bear. So I just jumped in the trade the moment I saw a 4-hour fractal break, knowing that I still have to wait for the 1 hour to confirm that yes, this trade this trade is actually a valid trade according to the way I trade. But that wasn't the case. Yes, this is the daily time frame. At the time, the daily fractal was still bullish, as you can see, with this being the fractal break to the upside. And I marked this as my demand zone, waiting for price to react from it so that I'll take a long trade back up to the daily fractal high. And then yeah, so this is the 4-hour time frame. I don't know, this is too subtle, I don't know if you can see, but price ended up breaking this low and immediately V-shape reversal back up to the upside, breaking this fractal high to the upside, signaling that this demand zone might hold and price might head back to the upside, targeting this week for our internal high. So with that being said, I jumped in right here. It was a market execution too. I just jumped in and then I placed my stop loss right below the 4-hour fractal low, knowing perfectly well that I have to wait for the 1 hour to confirm that yes, it actually wants to go up. And after that, price just down straight to my stop loss without waiting. Yes, I ended up taking like another winner that covered this loss, but this video is already turning into a long one, and the whole purpose of this video is to track my accounts journey and everything that's going on. So yeah, and I'm sure I showed you guys my dashboard and everything, so I'll just leave this video here and not bore you guys to death with too much talk. And yeah, I appreciate the love you guys has been giving me out, like my friends. Shout out to Don, like if you are listening, I appreciate you very much, and I hope we all can go together. Not just Don, everybody supporting me. Thanks very much. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. With that being said, guys, please help my channel grow. Please by subscribing, liking the video, and also like leaving a comment if you want me to improve on something or something I'm doing right, so that I'll keep on doing it. And then yeah, don't forget to turn on the bell notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you guys will be able to like see it. YouTube will notify you guys and all that. So that's the end of this video, guys. Cheers.